Good day, I'm Charles Hamlag from Vicente Bidalgues, and this is my video explanation. First, the first step rule, constant rule, and constant multiple rule. They are first step rule given function of fx, then the definition of fx, then the derivative of fx is fx over x plus h negative fx then over h, then provide the limits. Then the first step rule is write the fx plus h and fx over x. Compute the fx plus h if fx combine like terms if h is a common factor of factors of the expression by removing common factor h. Then simplify the fx plus h negative fx negative over h as h into 0. We must cancel the 0 factor h in the denominator in step 3. Then the compute expression more gyapon gamiton ato by letting h to 0 in the simplified expression. The example mo ni ang given sir mo ni if close parenthesis x equals ax over 2 plus bx plus c. Then mo ni ang solution step 1, the step 2, and then step 3. Step 4 mo ni ang final answer niya is 2ax plus b. Then the example 2 given is fx if parenthesis x equals x by the power of 2 negative 3x plus 2. Then ang solution is mo ni ang solution ng step 1 f x plus h equals close parenthesis x plus h over power of 2 negative x negative 3. Then close parenthesis x plus h plus 2. And gamit sa step 2, then sa step 3, then ang final answer na to sa nasa step 4 is equals 2x negative 3. Then the constant rule. The rule for differentiating constant function is called the constant rule. It states the different derivatives of a constant function is 0. That is, since a constant function is a horizontal line, the slope or the rate of change of a constant function is 0. Then the constant rule mo ni f close parenthesis x equals lim fx plus h negative f close parenthesis x over h mo ni h to 0, then lim mo ni ang constant rule. Then the constant rule of let c be a constant if f close parenthesis x equals c, then if x equals 0. Alternatively, we may express this rule as d over dx close parenthesis c equals 0. Examples: find the derivative of fx equals 8. Answer na to is fx equals 0. Find the derivative of g close parenthesis x equals 3. Answer na to is g close parenthesis x equals 0. Find the derivative of hx equals 10. Answer na to is 0 gyapon. Then the constant multiple rule. The constant multiple rule says the derivative of constant multiplied by a function is the constant multiplied by the derivative of the function. Then the constant multiple rule, the derivative of constant multiplied by a function f is the same as the constant multiplied by derivative. Muna d over dx equals kf cos parenthesis x equals k d over dx, then kf cos parenthesis x. This muna ang that is form of mx equals kf cos parenthesis x mx plus kf equals kf cos parenthesis x. Then constant multiple rule, write the derivative expression of the given function using the notation of d over dx. Express the given function as the product of a constant function factor out of the constant from the differentiation. Differentiate the function. Simplify the multiplying constant factor at any constant resulted from differentiation. Example, given the function fx equals 4x over 3, calculated by fx. Muna yung solution. Then sa example, given example to, mo gipon mo gamito na tong rule. Then sa differentiation mo definition niya is the process of finding derivatives of function is called differentiation is calculus. Then derivative is rate of change of function with respect to another quantity. Then example, the speed is calculated as the rate of change of distance with respect to time. Muna. Then the ratio of small change in one quantity with a small change in another which is dependent on the first quantity. Muna ang definition sa differentiation. And next, mag-ato ta sa integration. mo niyang integration, antiderivatives, substitution. What is antiderivative? Antiderivatives are the functions that are obtained after integration a given function. Antiderivatives are part of a integral calculus. If an antiderivative is differentiated, the original function is obtained. In calculus, an antiderivative, inverse derivative, primitive function, primitive integral, or the indefinite integral of a function f is a differential function of f. Muna, whose derivative is equal to original function f. This can be stated, symbolized as f equals f. Muna yung definition ni siya. Anti-differentiation, the process of finding the antiderivative of a function is the opposite process of differentiation. Muna finding the derivative of fx equals 4x over the power of 3 plus x the power of 2 equal plus 5. Muna yung answer niya is fx equals 12x the power of 2 plus 2x. Then the letter C was used to represent this constant term. Then the process of finding the antiderivative of a function is called integration. Mo ni ang answer na to is final answer na to sa is fx equals 4x the power of 3 plus x the power of 2 plus c. Then antiderivatives, determine the antiderivative of the following. Mo ni ang antiderivatives mo ni ang answer na to is if x equals 11x 3 over 3 plus 121 plus c. Then a basic integration formulas mo ni ang gamiton na to sa basic integration formulas mo ni o dx equals c, dx equals x plus c mo ni. Then the power of rule for integration mo na itong gamiton nga example fx dx plus x the over of 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 plus c equals x4 plus good over 4 plus c. Mo example, the example to mo niya answer na to is plus is 1 over 3x 3 plus c. Sayo naman na siya. Then the power of rule for integration mo na ang example 3 na yan na siya. Then the sa constant multiple rule of integration mo na ang gamito na to nga example. Maragi pon parehara pon sa power rule of integration. Kani constant multiple rule of integration naman niya. Then some different rules of integration, then some and different rules for integration magyapon ni gamiton. Then mo ni siya exercise. Mo ni solution, then ang C is muning solution. Then integration by substitution. What is integration by substitution? Well, in calculus, substitution is known as the change of the variables is a method of evaluating integrals and antiderivatives. It is the counterpart change of rule differentiation and closely be taught using the chain rule backwards. In this method of integration by using integrals transformed into a simple form integral by substituting independent variables by others. Substitution by substitution of the reverse chain rule. Muna ang reverse chain rule is a method to an integral but only when it be set up a special way. Muna gamitan na to ng example. More good yapon siya, ma'am. And reference. And that's all, ma'am.